All right, boys, you seen the title, you seen the thumbnail. This is why I think that Umar Nurmagomedov easily beats Merab. Now, right off the bat, the second Merab won the belt, Joe Rogan asked him about Umar Nurmagomedov and what he thinks of the matchup. And bro went radio silent. He didn't want none of that smoke. Same thing at the post-fight press conference. Instead of like saying, "Yeah, Umar should be up next because he just beat Sanhagen. He's number two in the division." He just pointed out how Umar's only beat one top 15 opponent and that he would rather face Figueiredo. And I don't blame Merab because Merab knows if he fights Umar next, he's not defending that belt and he's going to lose it. And here's why. I think Umar is better than Merab in every area besides cardio. And even with cardio, Umar matches him pretty well. I mean, Umar is faster. He's more explosive. He's more dangerous on the ground. He's more dangerous on the feet. When he knocked out Johnny Barcelos, I mean, I know Johnny Barcelos was an old man, but still knocked him out, KO'd him stiff, undefeated, as most of the Nurmagomedovs are. Um, yeah, and Merab, throughout his 11 win streak, I mean, who has he really fought that can threaten submissions or wrestle? He just beat Sean O'Malley, no threat on submissions. I know people said Sean O'Malley had grappling, but that was proven to kind of be a myth. They were talking about, oh yeah, man, Sean O'Malley, he does grappling competitions, and I predicted Sean O'Malley to KO Merab, but I did not predict him to submit Merab. So if he was going to win, it was going to be by KO. But Sean O'Malley, no submission threat, KO threat, sure. Henry Cejudo, midget, no threat there. He mauled him. Piotr Jan, good boxer, but he just outpaced Piotr Jan for 5 rounds. Jose Aldo, he held him against the fence and kneed him into the thigh for 3 rounds. Marlon Moraes, he beat by TKO, but he almost got TKO'd in that fight and then came back to win because Moraes has no chin. He beat Cody Stamen. Cody Stamen is trash. He beat John Dodson, who's a flyweight, so that's not impressive. He beat Gustavo Lopez. That's not impressive. He beat Casey the Criminal Kenny back in 2020. Casey Kimmy's always been mid. Brad Katona, mid. I don't even know who Terrion Ware is. Call me a casual. But yeah, Merab, if you look at Merab's win streak, he's on an 11 fight win streak, but he hasn't really beaten anybody that's threatening on the ground to punish his grappling with submissions. And he hasn't really fought anybody with great takedown defense by Jose Aldo, except Jose Aldo. And when he fought Jose Aldo, and Aldo was able to defend all, I think it was 18 takedowns, 16 takedowns, but Aldo didn't really do anything. He just kind of defended, but also allowed Merab to just push him against the cage. It was really infuriating to watch. But yeah, even though Merab is really good and he's got probably the best cardio in that division, if not the UFC, like the dude is about to break the record for the most takedowns in the UFC. If you didn't know, I think he has 85. GSP has 90, so he has 6 more takedowns than he has the most in UFC history. But Marab's takedown accuracy is awful, and I don't think he's going to be able to take down Umar. I don't. I think Umar is too smart, too fast twitch, and too dominant in the wrestling for to let Merab take him down. So I think we know why Merab is ducking Umar because he probably knows that most likely Umar is going to steamroll him and probably just coast to a decision because Merab's going to shoot sloppy takedowns over and over. But unlike Sean O'Malley, Umar is a lifelong wrestler who can defend the takedowns and can defend just the repeated shots to his double legs. And Umar can actually threaten submissions. He can bust them up on the feet because he's faster. So I don't think Merab's whole shtick of like spamming takedowns and bouncing around the octagon is going to work against Umar. I think Umar is going to come in and he's going to set the tone right away, push Merab back. And even if Merab pressures him, he's going to show that he cannot be taken down or held up against the fence. He's not Jose Aldo, who's 37. He's Umar in his prime, 28 years old. Just steamrolled Corey. I won't say steamrolled, just comfortably beat Corey Sandhagen by a dominant decision. He was just a step ahead of Corey the whole time. He was faster. He was smarter. He out grappled him. Corey Sandhagen was able to escape positions, but for the most part, Umar was a step ahead of him the entire time. So, yeah, looking at Umar and Merab, I just think Umar is the all-around better fighter through and through. He's undefeated. I mean, Merab lost to fucking Frankie Sains in the back in the day, dude. Frankie Sains, if you know, you know. That dude is awful. And Merab at one point lost to him, which is crazy. Like, respect to Merab for going an 11 fight unbeaten streak. Merab also got technically submitted by Ricky Simone way back in the day. Also, if you didn't know, Merab actually got a hair transplant. He used to have like a really bad hairline. Look that up. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Merab it's impressive because he's on an 11 fight win streak. Nobody, including myself, thought he was going to beat O'Malley. We thought he was all going to come in spamming takedowns and he was going to get caught with a right hand eventually and put out just like Aljo did. But nope, he was able to hold it together and kind of embarrass O'Malley. He was kissing him on the back. He was showboating whenever O'Malley threw a spinning kick and he missed. Like dude straight styled on O'Malley. And he styled on Henry Cejudo too. Picked up the Olympic gold medalist and put him across the cage. But again, Umar is not Henry Cejudo. He's not Sean O'Malley. He's Umar Nurmagomedov. And I think he's better than Merab everywhere. The only place I see Merab better is the cardio. And even then, we've seen Umar go 5 rounds without really much of an issue. So I just don't see where Merab beats Umar. I don't. He's not a better striker. He's not a better grappler. He's not like when you talk about all around grappling, putting it together with submissions, wrestling, control. He's not better than Umar. And I just don't see if Merab can't take down Umar, and Umar is not just gonna let him get away with just spamming takedowns. He'll threaten submissions. I mean, Umar can KO him. He's a really underrated, dangerous striker. I know he only has one KO on his record, but don't get it twisted. The dude has really good striking, and yeah, he's undefeated, 18-0. I mean, I know he's not really proven, but if you just watch the fight against Corey Sandhagen, it doesn't take an amazing set of eyes to realize this dude is something special, as all the Nurmagomedovs are. So if Umar gets the belt, I don't see anybody beating him. I think he beats everybody in the division easily. I think he'll reign for a few years and then retire undefeated, if I'm being honest. That's probably a casual take. Go ahead and get your casual comments ready down below. But yeah, let me know if you disagree or you agree. If you think Merab beats Umar, where does he beat him? Because I would love to know. Because I just don't see it. I mean, Merab, the Georgian Goblin, he's been able to cardio spam his way to championship status. I mean, I think if you look it up, I think he attempted 49 takedowns against Piotr Jan and only landed like less than 10. Maybe he landed like 12. I don't know. But he only landed like 20% of his takedowns. So Marab's takedown accuracy is horrible, but his cardio is so good he can still spam takedowns. So eventually, if you don't knock out Merab or if you don't submit him or out grapple him and bust him up on the feet, he's just gonna spam takedowns and cardio his way to a decision win, and that's what he's done. Merab has one finish in the UFC, maybe. Yeah, he has one finish in the UFC, and all the rest of his fights are decisions. So he's 11 on 11 fight win streak, and of those 11 fights, 10 have went to decision, and only one finish was against Marlon Moraes, which was just a TKO. Where, yeah, but Rob, he's just not dangerous enough for Umar, in my opinion. Like, if you're going to beat Umar, you've got to be dangerous. You got to be threatening dangerous submissions. You got to be throwing like dangerous strikes. Maybe Sean O'Malley would be a more dangerous matchup for Umar, just because he would have that one shot KO chance. Whereas Merab, I mean, Merab does not have one shot KO power. So I just don't see where Merab would threaten Umar at all. Like, what is he going to do? So. Yeah, that's really it for this video. I just wanted to give my opinion on why I think Umar Nurmagomedov easily beats Merab Dvalishvili. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if I'm a casual. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. And thank you for all the recent subscribers and comments and likes. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I'm out. Peace.